Okay, so today I'm going to go over my January favorites. I think I'm going to do the same format as my empties video. I'm going to go from skincare and fragrance first, and then move on to more beauty traditional makeup items, since that's the stuff that I think I have the most of, so I'll just get the other stuff out of the way. For this month in particular, I spent a lot of time traveling and I had some interviews, so there's not going to be anything too crazy makeup-wise. So I tried to throw in some fun things that I liked at the end and that I did get to use a little bit, but most of it was very simple, clean, professional-looking makeup. Didn't want to show up with, like, purple lips and freak anybody out. But the first item, this is actually my version, the one that I was using when I was on the road was my mom's, and it's the Beauty Without Cruelty Premium Aromatherapy Facial Cleanser, 3% A.H.A. complex. It's just a really nice cleanser. It smells good, it's easy to use. It has kind of like a gel type consistency, which I like because sometimes cleansers are too watery and I feel like they're just washing down the drain, they're not really cleaning my face. But I like this. It kept my oil under control, didn't leave me too dry feeling in the face, and I think it was great. Sometimes I worry when I travel that my skin will get out of control depending on like what I eat or if I, don't take off my makeup completely. So that did a really good job, made me worry a lot less about that. Another item that I got, this was from last month's A.H.A bag, and I really like it. I'm not sure if it's delivering the results that everybody expects. I kind of checked online yesterday to see what people are thinking about it, and they're kind of split. But this is the LashFood Eyelash Enhancer Conditioner. It's just an itty-bitty sample. A lot of confusion online with how to use this thing, and I had a project like this before from Arbonne. And it looks kind of like a little eyeliner. You just like swipe it on clean skin, really close to your lash line. And it's supposed to promise longer, thicker, fuller lashes in 4 to 8 weeks. I haven't been using it that long. I've been using it for maybe a month, a little over a month. But I do like that, it didn't burn the skin around my eyes. That would have been an absolute no for me. I would have stopped using it. But it feels really nice. My lashes feel very soft, and they feel a lot stronger. I don't think they feel thicker. The other thing could be too, I'll have to use this a lot longer until I find out, is I think maybe the mascaras that I'm using are a little nicer on my eyelashes. Previously I was using a waterproof mascara, and those never work out really well for me. They tend to, when I have to clean them off, they rip out eyelashes, and it's a mess. So I think it's just a combination of having a nice lash conditioner and mascara that doesn't make my eyelashes horrible. The next item I also got in my A.H.A bag, and this is actually pretty nice. I'm glad to have a lot of items out of the A.H.A bag that I like, because it makes it worth the money. And there are actually items too that I think I would consider repurchasing. Most of them I'm like, oh well, cool, I have this item to try out. I don't need to, find it anywhere again. The LashFood, I'm still kind of wondering on. I like it a lot, but I don't know if I love it that much. But this one I would definitely repurchase, and it's the Malin and Goetz Mojito Lip Balm. And this one too, kind of like the facial cleanser, it's got more of a jelly consistency rather than a traditional liquidy lip balm or even like a Vaseline type lip balm. And I feel like this sticks to my lips really, really well. The first time I used it, I put it on my lips, and then I went and took a shower, and I was actually quite surprised because the lip balm stayed on my lips after I got out of the shower. So that's really good. I feel like I can put it on, I can eat, I can drink, I can do whatever, and not feel like I have to reapply it a gazillion times throughout the day. So that's really good. It's the first time I had a lip balm like that, actually, and I really enjoy it. I think it does a really good job. My lips, they love it. I love it. My fragrance favorite for this month, I was actually super happy that I found it. Lost among things in my sister's room. It's probably one of the first perfumes I ever bought. And I'm not sure if you can still find this. I checked on their website a few years ago because I wanted to repurchase it, and they did at the time. But if you're looking for it, I would check Bath & Body Works' website because they carry this whole line of like skincare and shaving creams and stuff, I believe, for men. But it is the Lemon number 1999 Eau de Parfum. I don't have much left. It's concentrated, it's this huge bottle, but you go through it so fast because it smells amazing. It's definitely very clean and citrusy. It's straight up lemons. When you sniff it, you think, oh, it's like fresh squeezed lemons in there. But it also has a bit of like a soft musk that I really like. It's very feminine and pretty, but you also have that edge of the citrus to feel clean and energized. So that's what I like. I've worn this like twice this week, even though I should be using up my little fragrance samples, but I don't care. I love this so much. So, and now on to the makeup favorites. Like I mentioned, I had interviews, so I was trying very hard to look very awake, very clean, very presentable, and the product that I brought, well, I brought two products to make my skin look absolutely flawless, so I would not scare away the admissions people into thinking I'm some just zitty teenager or something. I brought the Revlon Colorstay. This is for normal to dry skin. I have used the oily combination skin one before, and I don't really notice a big difference. This is my second bottle of the normal to dry, actually. But it's the color 220 Natural Beige. It's a little lighter than I am right now, simply because I got this color, well, I stocked up on it a few years ago, and then I finally worked through one bottle. I finally got to this one. But it's okay because I just go in with like some blush and bronzer, and it looks just fine. But it does stay for most of the day. I wasn't doing a 24-hour interview anyways, but my skin looked flawless. The only complaint I have about it is that sometimes it like stains your hands or your fingers or your beauty blender. So cleanup's not fun with that product, but it makes you look great, so I think it's definitely worth the hassle and for the price too. So yeah, I used that quite a few times this past month. And then I also used the L'Oreal True Match Super-Blendable Crayon Concealer, and I'm in color W123. It's like fair to light. And this one's very yellow, but I like it because it cancels out a lot of discoloration. It covers things very well. I like that it is blendable, but it doesn't fade away. It does a good job of spreading but staying on my skin and not transferring over to my fingers or whatever. So I really like those two products. And this one is, I've had other stick concealers before, but I haven't liked any as much as this, so this is kind of an accomplishment for me. Next onto eye products. Normally when I'm being super lazy, like today, I just take a brow pencil and fill in my brows, but I wanted to look nice and clean, polished, and natural. So what I was using a lot of the time, and also when I had extra time getting ready in the mornings, was this Sigma Medium Brow Powder Duo. And I tend to just mix both. I don't tend to use like one shade over the other. Though sometimes if this color seems a little too harsh, I'll try to concentrate more on like the lower part of my brow, so it kind of blends in with everything that's already dark. And I've had this for quite a while, so I'm glad to be getting some decent use out of it. And I also have the Sigma E75 angled brush. It's got this itty bitty baby tip to really get into your brows. It's a very thin brush anyways. I kind of worry that I'm going to lose it when I pack it in with my stuff, so I try to keep tabs on it. But it's a really great set. The brush is really soft. Normally I don't have to clean it too heavy duty. Like, I will clean it, but normally I just wipe it off with a tissue and get all the excess product out of it. The next product that I have is kind of a cream eyeshadow base. I use primer first anyways, and I'm wearing it today on kind of like the lid and inner corner. But I like this one because it goes with pretty much everything. It looks very natural, but you can also glam it up and put in some extra shadows like I did. It works with almost every neutral palette. If you had like this in a naked palette, I think you'd probably be set. And this is the Color Tattoo Metal Collection, pardon me, eyeshadow number 55 in pink. So it looks like in the jar. And I've used up a fair amount of this, like making a decent crater. But I really like it. It's not too frosty. It gives a good iridescence to the eye. Sometimes when I'm super lazy and in a rush in the morning, I'll just swipe it on and put on some liner and mascara and I'm good. It's just like a one shadow look. But it also plays well with other shadows too. So that's what I really like about that one. And I have two mascaras that I'm currently using. They're trial size, they're itty bitty. And I like to use label makers a lot. And on these I put the month and the year that I open them because sometimes I have a lot of samples or mascaras that I buy and just forget about. And if they're in rotation and they end up in my collection, I like to know how long they've been open because I'm a contact lens wearer, as I had glasses the other day. And to just reduce the risk of getting an eye infection or, you know, something else horrible happening, I just like knowing how long that I've had these out, and once they stop performing or when my eyes get a little irritated, I just chuck them. So the first one, you can't even read the label anymore. This is the Benefit They're Real. I love it so much. I had a sample from them last year in the Sephora beauty gift. I love this one as well. I will probably repurchase the big size. It just works really beautifully. I like it. It's very good at separating my lashes, so I'm happy with it. And then this one, I have two of these to work through right now. It's the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. I'm sure everyone's seen the wands on these, but it's kind of like a Christmas tree wand. I like using this one first and then this one after since this separates, and this does a lot of volumizing and lengthening. And then the very famous They're Real brush with the pointy tip at the end. Okay, so the last couple of products that I have here are for lips, and I have one nail polish. So I've been using the Urban Decay Glide On 24/7 lip pencil a lot lately. This is the color Ozone, obviously. I don't think they have any other clear type colors. And this was the full size. It's slowly becoming a baby. And this is what the product looks like if no one's seen it before. It's just like a clear waxy pencil. I don't use lip pencils as often as I should, but I like this one because it works well with everything. It's very versatile. Doesn't matter what color I'm wearing, and it does make my lips feel kind of tacky before I put anything on, so it's nice because I feel like it does extend the wear of my makeup. And the last couple of products that I have today, I purchased from a friend of mine, Taylor, who is the lovely beauty consultant at the place where we both work. And I got a couple of products that both I wanted and were new. So that's kind of exciting for me because I like trying out new products, and sometimes they're just either not on my radar or I forget to look for them, or I forget that I need them. The first product here that I'm playing with absent-mindedly in my hands is the Rimmel Show Off Matte Lip Velvet. And I got a couple of these. I was gonna divide it out, one for me and one for each of my sisters, but one of the colors didn't work out for any of my sisters, so I ended up having it. And just a quick swatch to see what it looks like. The color is just absolutely gorgeous. And I definitely wanted this kind of vampy color because I feel like it's something new to try. It's very pretty, kind of a deep cranberry. You can go light with it or dark with it. I don't think there's any wrong way to wear it. So the color that I have on my lips right now is the Wet n Wild Silk Finish Lipstick. This is the color 15 Minutes Aflame. And it's just so soft. I like this one, and it's a really good deal. Where I got them, they're 99 cents a piece. And that's the one right there. They're great. And I was kind of skeptical about buying them because I had the Eyelash lipsticks, which everyone loves, but I think the color that I got was a dud because it just settled into all my fine lines and it kind of looks horrible. But this is great. You really can't go wrong. There's such a variety of colors. They're beautiful. I highly recommend them. And the last favorite I have here, I also picked up while visiting with my friend Taylor. And this is the L'Oreal nail color. I think they're called the Gold Collection or something. And this is in the color 2-dimensional, question mark. 2-dimensional? It's really nice. I have another nail polish with a similar formula. It's kind of like the Zoya Pixie Dust or OPI, I think they're called, Liquid Sands. But it's got that texture, that glittery texture. The color is really beautiful. It kind of reminds me of like outer space. It's got blues and purples and golds. And my favorite thing about it, because I'm kind of lazy, is it dries fast. So that is my last favorite for this month. And I hope you guys got some ideas for stuff you want to try, or just like listening to me ramble for a little bit. Thank you very much for your support. I have a subscribe button in the corner if you guys are interested. And then hopefully you're not snoozing like Missy. But thank you very much. See you next time.